Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you guys two summer-inspired hairstyles. One of them is a long braid and the other one is this bun. They both can be modeled on Kanani, so you will need a doll with longer hair. We're going to start off with this first one, which is this twisted and braided bun. To start off this hairstyle, we're going to section off a front portion of hair. Go from the part and take a decent sized piece of hair. This hair we're going to save for later. On the other side of her hair, pick up another piece of hair and make it a smaller section than the other side. This hair should go from her ear to her part. Take this hair and braid it all the way back. So now you have your piece up front and the braid back here. Take the rest of her hair and bring it to one side. We're going to create a rope twist out of this hair. So section it off into two halves and twist both the halves in the same direction. Now twist the two going this way the other way. Take the rope twist and create a bun on the side of her head. Pin it with some bobby pins. There's no specific way to pin it up, just use as many bobby pins it takes to get it to stay on. Now we're going to take this big front section, style it the way you like in the front, and we're just going to twist it around the bun. Pin this section of hair underneath the bun. Lastly, take the braid and make it look really nice around the bun as well. Tuck the end underneath the braid so you can't see it. Now pin this down. So here's what it looks like from the front. It looks really nice. It pulls back her hair and keeps it out of her face. When you turn her around, you can see the really cool detail of the twist, and the bun looks really pretty, kind of like a flower. Depending on how you do your twist, it will turn out different. And then you have the really pretty accent braid on the side. The second hairstyle I'm going to show you guys how to do is this really cool fishtail French braid style. It looks really cool from the front, and then when you turn her around, you have all these really cool details in the braid, and it's really fun, and it's not as hard as you think. Start off by sectioning off the front pieces of your doll's hair. Just like the last one, we're going to be taking sections from each side of her part, but this time they're going to be a lot smaller. For the time being, I'm just going to clip them to the front of her head. It's going to look really weird, but we're going to be working on the back of her head mainly. Starting from the back, we're going to collect these top pieces of hair. Pull the hair into a half updo. So we want to incorporate all the hair into a braid. So starting from this, we're going to start our French braid. So to French braid, it's just like a normal braid, but you're going to add in hair with each stitch. So I'm starting off here, and now I'm going to take this layer of hair from one side and braid it in. I'm going to do the exact same on this side. Once you have all the hair incorporated, take your three sections and split up the middle one to create two. Now we're just going to fishtail the rest of the way. A fishtail braid is very simple. From the two sides, you just want to cross over strands of hair. So from this side, I'm going to take a piece of hair and just bring it over to the other side. Once you have your braid done, pancake it out a bit just so it looks a bit bigger and nicer. We're going to focus on the front pieces of hair now. So you have two options for this. So depending on how you want the face to look, you can either keep these flat, or you can have them braided back. But whichever way you choose, if you want to braid them, you're going to braid them all the way back. But if you don't, you're going to take the two front portions and tie them together underneath the back of her head. So now you just have these pieces tied underneath this braid. So it's really your choice if you want to keep it like this or if you wanted this to be a braid. Whichever way you decide, take the two sections here and braid each of them down separately. And the last step is to take these two braids and weave them in and out of the fishtail braid. So just take a small section out of your fishtail braid, and you want to stick this little braid through your fishtail braid. I think this looks really cool, and it just adds a fun touch to your fishtail braid. This is kind of an optional step, but I just think it looks really nice, and I think it really adds to the French braid here. Once you're done weaving them in, just tie them all off at the bottom. And here's the finished hairstyle. This is what it looks like from the front, and as you can see, this is why we pulled the hair back to create the braids, because it just frames your face really nicely. And if you wanted, these could have been braids for you. Her hair is super long and it looks really pretty around the side, and if you turn her around, you can see the full French braid, fishtail braid, and the fun accents inside. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe for more, and have an awesome day.